Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary for Friday, November the 30th. I'm Clay Emo at Canuck Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clay Emo on Instagram. I'm a founding member of the GLCBC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. Last night, the Vancouver Canucks lost 4-3 to the visiting Vegas Golden Knights. Very entertaining game, and like the last time that the Canucks played the Knights, I made a small appearance in my good buddy Louie's video. Now, Louie is in Vegas. He's an outstanding Vegas Golden Knights vlogger, does kind of what I do for the Canucks. Not saying that I'm outstanding, but he's, as I'm Canucks-centric, he's Vegas Golden Knights-centric, but he does awesome videos, and I was able to appear in his video last night as he recapped the game, admittedly from obviously a Vegas Golden Knights perspective. Now, I was in his video last time in October when the Canucks won 3-2, and Bo Horvat had 2 goals in a very strong game, and I did a little bit of dancing, horrible dancing to my 53 Horvat Magic rap song. Well, let's just say in today's video, Louis comes back at me with his own version, and you got to see it to believe it. It's awesome. So I'm going to put the video down below in the first pinned comment. Make sure you watch it because he's very entertaining, does great stuff. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel. Make sure you like his video, and make sure you follow him on Twitter. Again, Louis, Vegas Golden Knights coverage. Great job. Thanks for inviting me. And don't worry, when the Canucks beat the Golden Knights, not if, when they beat them the next time they play, I have a song ready just for you. I just couldn't use it last night, obviously. Okay, let's talk about last night's game. Actually, if you want to see a really good breakdown of all the goals, all the Canucks goals, all the Vegas Golden Knights goals, go to watch Louis' video, because we do a pretty good job of breaking them down. I will say our big guns were our best players last night. Bo Horvat, Brock Boeser, and Elias Pettersson. The one negative thing, I'll get it out of the way, that game-winning goal, oh, it was so bad. Our first power play unit had just played the first minute, and Mike and I, who I went to the game, which I'll get to in a sec, Mike and I were watching that, we're like, oh man, too bad. Maybe they could just stay on for the whole power play since we need to win this game. So they go to the bench, and next thing we know, about 30 seconds later, the puck's in the back of our net. Not sure what power play 2, you know what it was? They didn't play with any urgency. They didn't defend, attack the puck with any urgency. So you had Brendan Lightsit skating by the puck, losing a puck battle. Marcus Granlund losing a puck battle. Those two both had a chance to get the puck out of the zone. You had Louis Eriksson blowing the zone, Nikolai Goudobin waiting for a pass, and then that left a 2-on-1 for Ben Hutton to defend Smith and Carlson, and we know how that ended off. And then Hutton was so frustrated, he destroyed his stick on the post after the goal was scored. But you simply cannot have it. Good teams do not let that happen. You know, their second power play unit, you still have a man advantage. There's a reason why it's called advantage, is you shouldn't be pinned in your own zone, especially with 7 minutes left in a very important interdivisional game, or divisional game, whatever you want to call it. So that was very disappointing, and to a really good comeback. The Canucks seemed to have all the momentum off of Edler's third period goal, off of Boeser's third period goal that we all knew it was in, but it just took a few seconds for the video goal judge to confirm it. But Boeser made sure he sallied hard to sell it, but he knew. He saw white. I saw white. 18,000 people saw white, and they knew that the puck had crossed the line with an inch or two to spare. What was really interesting about last night's game too is this was the first time, and I've gone to probably over the span of being a season ticket holder, and ever since Twitter became popular, probably gone to about 5 or 6 dozen games. It sounds about right, you know, maybe between 60 and 70 games. This is the first time that I have not done a single tweet during the entire time I was at the arena. It was pretty crazy, actually. It usually never happens, but it was because I was with my season ticket partner, Mike, and it's the first time we've seen each other in about a month, and it's the first game we've gone to all year. So needless to say, we had a lot to catch up on. The Canucks, the NHL, our fantasy football teams, family, faith, whatever it may be, parenting, whatever it may be. We had a great time. The time obviously went by really quickly, and we chatted about a lot of things, all those topics I mentioned. But what I appreciate about going to game with Mike, you know, I love going with Gail, I love going with Sean and with friends, but Mike played hockey to a decent level, you know, a decent high level. He's been playing ice hockey all his life, so he understands the game. He understands hockey culture. He understands the little nuances that even I, as much as I love hockey and I think I know a lot about it, might not pick up. So he would point out certain things, or the way certain guys played certain angles or whatever it may be, and it's always fun to watch a game with Mike. But the one thing we talked about, which I want to kind of get into a little bit here, is we've heard the old adage of your best players need to be your best players. And that is the Brock Boesers, the Bo Horvats, and the Elias Petterssons. And that first goal, that blind eye pass that from Pettersson to Boeser, from Pettersson's knees, that was amazing. That's going to be on highlight reel you know, all year, all season long. But he was making the point that if the Canucks get better, we want the Canucks to get better, it's not Boeser, Horvat, and Pettersson, our big three, that we should be noticing every night. We need to notice other guys, like the Virtanens, like the Ericssons, like the Motts, and the Godolbins, and the Stetchers, and the Edlers. The guys, basically anyone not named Horvat, Pettersson, or Boeser. We need those guys to step up and also be our best players, because we simply are not deep enough to rely on these three players the whole season. And yes, they are the foundation for what's to come. We get excited about, you know, guys like Hughes and Juolevi and Demko and Dahlin and Lind and joining that core of Boeser, Horvat, Pettersson. But we need more now. And I get that still Sutter's out, Beagle's out, your third and fourth line centers. It sounds like Beagle's going to come back maybe as early as next game, which is pretty cool. And Sven Berchi, you know, we wish that he gets better soon, but that might be a long way off. But those are three proven NHL forwards. So I get that guys like Gaudette are getting more time. Leipzig's getting more time than usually, even Tim Schaller. So there's a lot of guys that haven't made much of a difference. Then there's all these middle guys who sometimes make a difference, but you want them to make more of a difference. And that's Godolbin. Like I said, Virtanen, Eriksson, Gagne, those type of guys who have at least played a few years in the league. So once they push, once they have stronger games, and once they find consistency, then the Canucks will not have to rely on the big three so much. But last night we saw the big three. I think they combined for 5 points, right? Horvat has 2 assists, Boeser has 2 goals, Pettersson had 1 assist. And they were our best players by far, which is good. You need them to be our best players, but you also need other players to be just as good, pushing from behind, so to speak, and elevating the entire play. And elevating the entire play of the entire team. And I think the thing that really shows this or displays this is none of those three are obviously on the second power play unit. So looping back to my first point of that second power play unit, how they gave up the game-winning goal, that shorthanded goal. There's no urgency getting the puck out of the zone. There was no confidence getting the puck out of the zone. And one thing that the Canucks did do well is they matched the Vegas Golden Knights in terms of hitting, in terms of puck battles, and that was one thing I was worried about, right? In yesterday's video, I talked about the Vegas Golden Knights speed. Well, I think the Canucks did a really good job of playing them straight up, and it was an even game. You could even say that, especially in the third period, the Canucks were the better team, and you could say that the first 10 minutes, the Canucks were a better team. Vegas was obviously better in that middle stretch, but the Canucks went toe-to-toe to Vegas. It was their game to lose with that power play with less than 8 minutes to go, so to give up that shorthanded goal was very disheartening. But, you know, obviously, by definition, our three best players were not on that second power play unit because they're on the first one and they just come off the ice. So all I'm saying is, yes, I'm excited about Boeser, Horvat, Pettersson. How could you not be? But we need more from other guys. And I think I'm stating the obvious, but it was really evident to me last night, not just in talking with Mike and watching the game, but in looking at the score sheet. We need more guys not named Horvat, Pettersson, or Boeser to step up. Who's it going to be? Is it a Virtanen? Is it a Gagne? Is it a Godolbin? Is it a Stetcher or a Hutton on the back end? Whoever it is, we need them to do so, and we need them to do so fast before we fall even further in the standings. Canucks fans, what do you think? Do you agree with my assessment, or were you happy with a lot of the play of some of the secondary players? Whatever it may be, leave a comment below. I love to read, react, and reply as always. Subscribe if you'd like to. Like this video if you'd like to. Make sure you watch Louis' video and subscribe and like that video as well. He's doing great work for Vegas, like I'm trying to do great work for the Canucks. Have a great day. The Canucks are off. Well, they're not playing today. Next up, tomorrow, they host the Dallas Stars. I'm going to that game, going as a guest to my lovely and talented friend, Marie Huey, my co-collaborator, my co-conspirator in Canucks parody songs. She will be singing the anthems for tomorrow's game. 1 o'clock start in the afternoon. Can't wait. Probably do a quick video before the game and maybe even do a quick one after. Maybe get Marie involved. We'll see what happens. But enjoy your day. Leave a comment below. Thanks again for watching. God bless, and go Canucks go.